Hey there, welcome back to my channel, Messes with Michelle, cleaning one mess up at a time. If you're returning, welcome back, and if you're new, welcome. My name's Michelle. Welcome to my ultimate Bissell Clean with Me. Now, if you're not familiar, I do have quite the Bissell collection. I thought I would just smash everything together in one video and do a deep cleaning of my house using all my Bissell products. If you love these super satisfying videos for cleaning motivation, make sure to give this video a like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already done so, because I'd love to take you on my messy journey, because my channel is dedicated to DIYs, how-to video, and lots of cleaning motivation. So let's jump in and start cleaning. I'm going in right now with the Bissell pet eraser on my couches, and I do have two dogs, Duke and Buster, and they love to sit on the couch. You can see Buster in the background just lounging out as I'm cleaning. So I'm going to go over all the couch cushions and take the bulk of the hair off with the motorized brush. Then I'm going to go in, I'm going to attach the crevice tool, and I'm going to get into all those nooks and crannies to try to get as much hair as I can off the couch before I go in with my little Green ProHeat to extract from the couch cushions. With the couch now vacuumed, I'm going in using my little Green ProHeat to start extracting, and I'm using Bissell's Stain and Odor solution. Now, just full disclosure, this is used for only uprights, but I say rules are meant to be broken, so I'm going to actually use a little splash in my little Green ProHeat. So what I did is I just put a little splash in, and I filled up the container all the way to the large surfaces just to help dilute. Now, I have to tell you, if you are using a solution for cleaning your upholstery, make sure that you read the directions, because you don't want to have any accidents and you end up bleaching or ruining the fabric or the color. But I took a risk, but full disclosure, I was a little nervous the entire time, because I thought if I happen to be using the wrong solution and it ruins my couches, I only have myself to blame. But thank goodness it worked like a charm, and I had no problems with my particular couch. Buster, why are you up there? Get down. Nope. Just moving to another spot on the couch. Life with dogs. I just finished extracting the couch, and I'm following this little tiny trail of footprints, and it's leading over to somebody who just decided that they didn't care that I just cleaned the couch and they're going to sit on it anyway. And look who it is, once again, Buster, just lounging out on the couch. I'm going in now and I'm prepping the water for my Bissell Crosswave Cordless Max. I'm just removing the multi-purpose roller and inserting the carpet roller. I get so many questions about my Crosswave, and a lot of questions are, can you use it just as a vacuum rather than washing and vacuuming at the same time? And you definitely can. I like using it on my hard surfaces because it does a great job vacuuming all that dust and debris as well as dog hair, but this is actually the first time I'm using it on my area rug. Now, if you watched any videos previously, you know that this carpet is such a pain because there's so many different levels of pile, so it's always so hard to get into those nooks and crannies. So I think for the most part, the Crosswave did a great job at vacuuming the surface level fur, but I definitely would not trade in my Dyson for Crosswave exclusively for my carpets, because I just know it doesn't do a deep clean that I need for my particular carpets. So if you have a very thin area rug, it might work for you, but for my particular carpets, unfortunately, it just doesn't get down and deep and get too much hair from the lower level pile of my carpet. Now I'm going back in with the Crosswave where I just vacuumed, and I'm starting to use the solution on the floors to clean the area. I didn't want to use the roller and get it wet because I knew I was going to use it on my carpets just to vacuum. So I'm just going back over a second pass just to get rid of any stains or any spills on the floor. So now I'm bringing in the big boys when it comes to the extractions. I'm using the Bissell ProHeat to extract from my area rug because I know it does a heavy duty clean, and I'm just popping in the same solution that I used earlier, which is the stain and odor solution that I used in my little Green ProHeat. The great thing about the ProHeat is you have a tool setting as well as a floor setting. So I'm going to use it on the floor setting, and you can also choose how heavy clean you want. You can do a light clean, normal clean, or heavy traffic, and I just picked the normal cleaning setting. And I also love that it has the heating elements. This way you know you're getting a deep extraction. For some reason, every time I use the ProHeat, I can never remember if I have to press the trigger going forward or press it when I'm moving backward. So I had to take a mini break, look up the instructions online so I knew exactly when I should push the trigger. So if you do have a machine like this, you can hold the trigger going back and forth over 2 passes, then you can release and then do another 2 passes to extract any excess water that might be in your carpets. I really wanted to focus on this particular corner of my area rug because this has high traffic, because it's the first point of contact when you get into the living room, so I'm giving an extra deep clean. Here are my throw pillows from my couch just sunning themselves outside because I just finished giving them a good deep clean with my little Green ProHeat. If you gave me 5 seconds to figure out which areas of my house I hate cleaning the most, that'd be my stairs and my master suite shower stall. The stairs is one of my least favorite things to clean, and I originally was going to use the pet eraser and clean every single little mat on my staircase, but I thought, you know what, the better option is just throwing them in the wash, and I'm just going in with the pet eraser and just removing any hair or fur that's on the stairs. I didn't enjoy this process at all. It's just so tedious, and I probably do this really deep clean maybe once or even twice a year if I'm lucky, but it's definitely not a top priority. So I'm just going in and just giving them a good scrubbing with some Bruce hardwood cleaner, because I know that when I remove those staircase treads, it's very far in between, so I might as well go in and give these stairs a really heavy deep clean, because who knows is when the next time I'm actually going to go in and clean them again. So now I'm just popping into my dining room and I'm going to clean out this area. Even there's not much going on in this space, I always seem to neglect it for some strange reason, particularly my new carpet that I bought. It's not the highest quality, and when I'm sitting down on my desk and my feet are rubbing against the actual rug, it's always leaving little fluff balls everywhere. So full disclosure, I have not actually vacuumed this rug, so you're going to see a little bit later how truly disgusting it was. I don't know what it is, because I know it's a cheaper brand carpet, and I just know those little fuzzies are everywhere. So you're going to see exactly what comes off this rug, and I'm kind of embarrassed, but I feel so much more satisfied knowing that it's finally nicely deep cleaned. Here's a shot of underneath my table around my dining room, and there's all the fur and dust bunnies hiding in the shadows. I actually haven't cleaned this area in quite some time, so it's definitely due for a deep clean. So here's a close-up look of all those little dust bunnies that I have to get rid of with my Crosswave. All I have to say is, ew, this is what came off my floors. As the old saying goes, waiting is the hardest part. I usually use my Crosswave on my hardwood floors, and the drying time seems to be super speedy, but when you're waiting for the floors to dry and you really have not much to do, it really feels like it takes forever. So it took me a little bit of time just to wait to put down the carpet and start putting everything back into place. I'm going in with the ProHeat on my front foyer area rug because I wanted to give it a heavy duty clean. I could have used a Crosswave, but it does a light refresh, and I had a bit of oil in the very far corner, so I really want to do a deep clean. And oopsie, I totally forgot to vacuum this rug before I went in with the Bissell ProHeat because I was so eager to get it clean, but not a big problem. I can always go back in later and vacuum it after the fact. So here are just some fuzzies that came off the carpet, and this is just because I probably didn't vacuum ahead of time. Let me know in the comments if you have a Crosswave Cordless Max and what your thoughts on the performance. I posted other videos about the Crosswave and I've had mixed reviews. Some people absolutely love it and some people do not like it at all, so I'd like to know your thoughts. My personal thoughts on it: I really like it for my hard surfaces such as my tile, as my hardwood floors, because I have 2 dogs and I just like cutting down the cleaning time by vacuuming and mopping the floors at the same time. Anyone that might be curious, I started cleaning my house at 12 o'clock and I had about an hour break, and I finished cleaning around 6 p.m. and by this part of the video I was absolutely wiped out. I thought I was going to skip cleaning the kitchen floors just because I was so tired after a long day of cleaning my other parts of my house, but I thought I have to finish it. It's not complete, so I'm just going back in and I'm going to be cleaning the floors and just doing a light refresh around the kitchen. I have this little throw area rug in front of my sink and I'm just doing a light refresh with the Crosswave, and I actually had to put my rug underneath the kitchen table legs as well as put a leg of a chair on because it kept moving around because the suction was so good on the Crosswave. Even though my floors look like they're clean, they can be very deceiving, so this is the dirty water that came off my floor in my kitchen. Not too much hair, but definitely needed a good cleaning to make it nice and fresh. Four Bissell products later and 6 hours of cleaning, and my house is finally nice and clean on my lower level and I feel so satisfied. Thanks so much for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video next Sunday.